Hello, everybody.
Hello,
it's
hello.
your old friend.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, indeed. I liked what you did there.
Ooh,
welcome to Kalos. And welcome to the next edition of PokéMadness, the sixth step on our journey to the almighty lord of Galar. Or something along those lines.
Well, if we make it that far.
If we make it that far, yeah, that's true.
If we make it that far.
It's been emotional so far.
I think some of us will get caught up in customs.
Well, once that fucking blue passports come in, absolutely. So, it's your old friends, Jonathan.
Dexit means Dexit.
Dexit means Dexit, absolutely. So, it's your old friends, Jonathan, Mookie, and James joining you as ever.
Here he is.
On our Pokemon battling journey through the ages. As this time we're now into the 3DS, 2DS period, where shit starts to get jigged up a little bit in the Pokemon formula.
We've got more freedom.
Yes, we have. So we'll get into that shortly, but
Got a whole new dimension to explore.
a whole new world. Yeah, that was actually the tagline for the thing, wasn't it?
Pokemon Johto.
Yeah, no, not that. Not that. That was a long, long time ago. You should have been there. Anyway, so we'll get into how there's major changes to the formula this time, but we'll get to that shortly. We'll tell you though how our playthroughs went. Starting off with me, I got Chespin, which is the grass starter, and I was on Pokemon Y. James, I believe Mookie, you got the fire starter Fennekin.
Yeah, and I was on Y as well.
You were on Y, and you were on.
I got Croaky and I had X.
Yes. Was Froakie the favourite from Gen 6?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I thought so.
No, Chespin had a
following.
fair following for the time being.
And Fennekin had the furry bait for a while, didn't they? Yeah.
Well, no, everyone was afraid Fennekin was going to end up being firefighting.
Yes, that's true.
Because at that stage, the three starters before that were all ended up being firefighting.
Yes, that's right.
Actually, in hindsight, I would love it if it was fighting as opposed to psychic, just to
just you wait. Score Bunny's going to be firefighting.
Yeah. By the time this comes out,
see, I don't mind it.
Proven to be true.
It's just the called Salto.
On fire electric. Anyway,
never going to happen.
So I'll start with my playthrough then. Broadly speaking, the playthrough was grand. I'll be perfectly upfront here. I do not like Gen 6. I don't like anything it's done.
Okay.
In terms of now, it has nothing really to do with game with the appearance of it as such. It's really well made in terms of it looks good, plays relatively good.
Yeah.
Except for that first forest, because that is legitimately a rip-off of Viridian
Forest.
Forest.
Yeah, no, there was very deliberate allusions to Gen 1, which is one of the things I don't like about it, is that it wasn't its own beast.
Well, there hasn't been an original game since Gen 3 or 4, because Gen 5 had how many homages to the original.
Had all the little versions of Gen 1s,
Gen 6, it pandered like hell, but they did plenty good in it. I'll say that for myself.
I mean, I found it just very hard. Initially, when I played through it, it was actually the one gen I didn't play to completion at the time.
Really?
Yeah. I think I got to the point where you get your Mega Lucario and I said, you know what? I've had enough of this game. I will wait until Gen 7.
Right.
I just didn't like it. I didn't like how it did anything. All the characters got on my tits. And the plot's the plot's non-existent.
Absolutely.
It was very hard to get into it, particularly because I was such a big fan of Gen 5 and how it did its how its fan service at Gen 1 was subtle. This is not subtle. The professor just goes, here's a Squirtle. I was like, well, thanks, lad. Here's it's I'm not saying
here's a Squirtle. Get Gen 1. Gen 1.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll actually fight you on that. I think that the fact that Gen 6 had such nothing original about itself made Gen 5 better in retrospect. I think I remember, as we talked about this in the last one, how annoyed I was, how I remembered the team as being way darker and way more complex than they actually were. And I think a lot of that is because Team Flare were that shit.
Oh, they were so bad.
And I think they were that shit that they made Team Plasma more intimidating.
Yeah, I think Rose in the Glass is trying to come in a little bit, ironically enough, for Team Flare. But especially when you see when you do come from a story that was really was quite well structured and done in the right way, where every time you go in, Plasma's here, something's happening.
Yeah.
But Team Flare, you're going through the game fairly straight through. Then you get to Not Paris, Then you see this cafe. Then you see this guy who's remarkably the same colour scheme as the villains. And you're going, oh, this guy is a pillar of the community.
It's not even
a nice guy.
It's not even that. You take one look at his fucking mad ginger hair, and you're like, oh, you're either the champion or you're the team leader.
All
no, but
gingers
not
are
even,
evil.
no, not even that. But the first time you meet him, right, the guy, the person that he's talking to is the champion.
Yeah,
so you can tell that like your two main characters have already been identified. Fucking 2 hours into the game, and there's
One wearing
nothing
white,
else.
one wearing black.
Yeah, exactly.
But
and the way it even executed it was that I think you finish a gym. He goes up on basically fucking Skype and says, "Oh, I'm bad, bye."
Yeah.
But
that's the plot.
Yeah.
That is the plot.
That
There's
was
nothing else.
hilariously, that just replaying it, because I think this is my third replay of why I found that the most hilarious part, where he just randomly, like, there's no plot is happening, you're just going through the routes, nothing with flair is happening, nothing in general is happening. Lysander rings you up and he's just like, hey, do you think I should go murder everybody? What do you think about that now?
I like that you have him cast.
And they're like, they beat you over the head with, this guy is fucking evil.
No, but you see, all the plot is done in like 10 minutes. It's like literally like, oh, you've found their base. Here's the plot in one big fucking kidney punch. And even the guy, gets more plot development in like 2 minutes of cutscene than the fucking gingerhead cunt you've been following the whole game. Like there's nothing.
Another wasted opportunity.
It was a completely wasted opportunity. Completely.
They could have done so much more.
Anyway, those are the negatives from the gen. The positives were, holy shit, there was such a fucking wide array of Pokemon to get in this. I will compliment it on that front. They used the space effectively. The map was nice and diverse. You could take anything, you could cherry pick what you wanted, and that very much is the case for a series like ours, where we've now basically run through a few gens. We've used up certain evolutionary chains. There's still a few that we could use and some we can't use, crucially when it comes to one of the main gimmicks of this game. I found it very difficult to settle on a team for this competition. Not so much for the playthrough, because playthrough's so easy in essence. You could just blitz through with any old shite. But to get a team that's working for this, that was hard.
It's tougher with the EXP share off. And that, like, I have noticed that from a few playthroughs of myself.
Actually, my second one, just playing through on my own, like, I picked Chespin. And, I did find that as well. There are, to be fair to it, there are points where it does actually, without the experience share, it gets pretty hard. But then, again, another failing of Kalos, which is really unfortunate in my opinion. Like, there's no real complete teams apart from Dianta.
Yes,
like even the Elite Four rematches, it's like they still only have 4 guys, and it's like, well, what does it matter?
And when you do, and anything after Dianta is very slim pickings. Like you've got the maze on, and that's about it. Like that was very poor in my view, especially when you look at Gen 5. I'm sorry to go back to it, but I think this is a perfect point of comparison. Gen 5 gave you the other side of the map. You know what I mean? True. In comparison, and look at I'd even say Gen 4. Gen 4 a lot of post.
Gen 4 gave
content.
you Russia basically.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. You're absolutely right.
Gen 3 didn't give you anything else.
No, they didn't have the space for it. Yeah. But now, in terms of like the playthrough, the champion, blitz through everything, lock my team in, and then shit happened. On the week up to this, get the team ready, right? I had a Pokemon that was going to be my Mega, right? We'll get on to Megas in a little minute. But it's a version exclusive.
Yep.
These guys have narrowed it down to what they think it is. I will come clean. It was Tyranitar.
Yes!
Fucking called it.
It was Tyranitar. This is my only chance to run one of my favourites, and I had to take it.
Yep.
See you in Gen 8, by the way. But
explain why you couldn't.
I explain why I couldn't, because Tyranitar is a version exclusive for Y, but the Mega Stone for it is an X. Now,
and as we discovered, that Tyranitar isn't the only case of that.
No, there are several of that where you need to get a Mega Stone from the other game. And that, in a weird way, it makes sense from them to do that, because it wants to promote trading, wants to promote all the stuff. That's cool, that's great. But we're playing in a fucking vacuum here. by the way our thing is set up, we have to play as we would on our own. We can't smuggle Mega Stones in and out through our fucking
even with the GTS, I think with something like a Mega Stone, and because they're like 1 hour a day you can get, you're going to be hard pressed to find somebody who'll just drop a Pokemon in the GTS with their Mega Stone. Whereas if it's just something like a metal coat for a Steelix or something like that, you might actually find that if you go looking for Onyx.
Exactly. Like if it's an evolutionary item, you'll find it, you can use it, and that's it.
Even in
and I'll come clean. I do have a Trade Evolve on my team as well, but I did it like there was actually a workaround with the GTS if you have Omega Ruby, which you showed me.
Yeah.
So came clean about that. I do have at least one Trade Evolve on my team.
Yep. At least.
So what happened with the Tyranitar was, because essentially it was half my fuck up, and I'm still blaming the game on this because that's just a fucking dick move.
Entirely your fuck up.
It is not my fuck up. How could it be my fuck up when I'm realising, this thing is officially endorsed on Y? Oh, then the Megastone must be on Y as well. How is it not on Y? What's the point of it not having it on Y?
Because you need to have friends.
Bollocks to friends. I hate friends.
Well,
I hate you and everyone else on the... Okay, maybe I edit that out.
We love you, audience.
Yes, like, share and subscribe. But no, so the ruling was that I could replace it with basically a non-unionized Mexican equivalent. Bitches, put something in or just run without a Mega. Now, going by how these games work, running without a Mega would be a pretty bad idea. So I have replaced Tyranitar with something else.
Okay, I'd still disagree. I'd say that you should have been able to run with Tyranitar. He's still a beast without a stone.
Well, here's the funniest thing, because since I've been with replacement, I actually think my team has been stronger.
Really?
But it's something I don't like. It's something I don't inherently like.
Okay, that's very interesting.
And that's the end of my playthrough.
I knew it. I've been saying all week that you'll be the underdog. You have that luck. But
so what about your playthrough, Mookie? You had Fennekin.
Yeah, I had Fennekin. So it started off. Well, you have to go through the fucking forest with the 3 friends, which is already like my blood pressure is rising, guys.
All at that point.
Would you just fuck off?
Don't you love it where you're able to, like, you have your cutscene end, you walk 5 steps in one direction, and the fat fucker just walks in to dance and then leaves. I was like, wow, that was really entertaining.
And then
Have you been around children in the last 10 years?
I hate children.
And then
children are like that.
That might explain a few
And then
things.
after that cutscene, Lysander calls you and says, "Is it okay to flay trainers after you beat them in a Pokemon battle?"
Fucking evil! I like that you haven't cast as some sort of guy who doesn't realise he's psychotic. Because, like, is it normal to want to kill people and to eat their hearts? Is that okay, everybody? You know, I'm trying to get an idea.
I did have some snags though.
Okay.
So, I'd finished first, both like getting to Elite Four and locking in.
Yeah.
Do have some minor regrets about that, but I missed out something that would have made the first leg of my journey very easily. So, first gym was Bug. I had the fire type. You'd think I'd be very well set up. Just use Ember.
Yeah.
The issue was Surskit starts off, and my Fennekin was very well leveled. It was the only thing I had at the time actually. It was doing fuck all because Surskit leads with Water Sport, which has fire damage, and without fail, it will reuse it the turn after it goes away. There's no way to sort of, as far as I know, to manipulate the AI. And the kicker was, I had actually remembered this from my initial run and bought 3x special attacks in the Pokemon Center. It was still doing fuck all damage.
Yeah.
But what James told me well after I passed Santaloon Gym was an old favourite of mine was a Trade Evolve in that city.
Yeah.
Yep.
Farfetch'd.
Yeah.
And as I actually looked into it, I was kicking myself because he fucking has Aerial Ace as well. Which, that early on, like, have it, that would be fucking good. And obviously, his power wouldn't be lowered. That would have...
You could have had a free Farfetch'd.
Yeah.
You saved it for Gen 8.
Yes, Surfetched, confirmed.
You've been saying that for 10 years. Every game that's
his day is coming, James. You haven't seen the leaks, man.
No.
You know? Serious
I haven't
shit.
seen any leaks, no.
But so the second gym, the Rock Gym, that was another fucking pain in my hole. Now, to be fair, I couldn't remember what the gym leader used. I've been vocal about picking up Squirtle and Lucario because fuck it, they're free megas. I wanted to sort of bitch about my playthrough to you guys without, spoiling things. So if I just say I'm definitely using these, just playing through the story, grant.
Yeah.
Wartortle did fuck all because he's running a Rock Dragon and a Rock Ice. But the problem is the Dragon one was the problem, and just fucked my shit up. But once I got to the third gym, it was kind of smooth sailing from there. Slowly picked up a few guys. One of them actually I was very happy with. I caught within the fourth catch of it, got the nature I wanted. I did a very quick look through its egg moves, and I'm like, well, no, I don't give a shit about any of these, and it was grand. And then, of course, I ended up catching Deathbird. I was quite happy.
Yep. Same, actually, yeah. I got him with a quick ball.
Well, yeah, they're guaranteed catches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was smart getting it in the luxury ball, and then...
Making it feel nice.
Yeah.
Good, so overall you're happy with your team then?
I have some regrets. I don't know how well I'll do.
Interesting. Okay. James, how about yourself?
So,
Croaky.
for myself, as opposed to the pair of ye, I took it very much in small doses.
Yeah.
And I think that's the way this game was supposed to be played.
I totally agree with that.
Don't think the game is meant to be played in a 2 hour sit down or in a 4 hour sit down. It's meant to be 20 minutes and then go back another day later and it's another 20 minutes. That's the only way to stay sane. Like from start of the route to the end of the
that
route.
explains a lot actually, because I think I just pissed through most of it in the day. So
Yeah, and that wrecks your head. And I noticed that myself
as much as us.
I noticed that myself doing the Team Flare base. It was like, I'm really not enjoying this.
Well, the staircase where there's someone around every corner.
Yeah.
The only part I liked was at the end when you think all the items are pushovers, but then at the very end they're all in that room and then they're actually vaguely a challenge.
Yeah.
But not really.
No, it was like Lysander fired the machine, you see the world crumble, and then just jumps to the next cutscene of, hey guys, we made it out! With like no explanation.
Yeah, the base is being destroyed.
The base is being destroyed, the weapon has been fired on you.
Yeah.
You can see...
I can't believe the fat guy got out. There's no way he has the stamina to be able to run up all those stairs.
You know what I
But
fucking
he
hate
dances.
about him? I think
Yeah, so he just cartwheeled up the stairs.
What I hate about Tyrannid the most is I think the only time you fight him is on that bridge where you fight all of them. Like I think after you catch Deathbird or whatever your version legendary is he doesn't really have fucking dancing themed Pokemon, which you think he would. Like he doesn't have.
No, he did. You did battle against him earlier, and everything had sword stance and things like that.
Oh no! See, I was thinking of stuff like Spinda.
Yeah, no.
Or
but as far as
somehow that's too shit for him.
As far as the playthrough went,
it's just fine for him.
I was racked with too much choice. There is 450 in this game.
That is the main problem with this. Yeah,
I kept thinking of like I'm going to run this one guy. I'd fully train it up, and I'd say an extra team of guys that I fully trained up with the intention of running.
Yeah,
and then I opted not to before the end of it.
You see, the funny thing is, like, I felt with so much choice, it added well to how kind of I set up my teams. Not necessarily going for what was prominent in the game, just go for a well balanced unit. And once I had done that, I was fairly satisfied with the balance.
Oh no, I'm happy I have balance, but at the same time, I kept looking at every time I saw something, I was like, oh, I could have run that.
It kept turning your head, like, going, oh, would that be better or not?
Yes, exactly, and that was something I haven't really found in a lot of these games.
Yeah.
Now, that also being said, a lot of the ones that I would have run with by default, your Kangaskhan, I didn't run that. Fletchling,
Really?
you can't get with its hidden ability.
Yeah.
Greninja,
doesn't have
you lost out the most, I think, with the starter hidden abilities because...
Oh, Protean would have been fantastic. But given that I wasn't able to run those, I had to go a little out of what I normally run. And I'm fairly happy with what I have. We can only see how it goes.
Indeed. So, in terms of then what's different in this gen, there's two major differences.
Yep.
The first one is a new type. That's the fairy type.
Yep.
Now,
so much butthurt about that.
Yeah, I don't like it. I've never liked it at the time, and I still don't really.
Look, just think of it as the light type.
No, I don't, no problem with the definition of it, but I can at least accept that there is a point to it. Because come Generation 5, there were a lot of dragons.
Yeah.
And they're all around the same level. Especially in Gen 5 where you had Haxorus, Hydreigon and Druddigon, you could all make an argument should be in a team.
Yeah, and I think...
For all different reasons.
And not that Haxorus is bad, but like I think going from Garchomp into Hydreigon in particular is just like, no, just Steel being the only resist is not going to cut it.
Yeah.
But see, the thing about the dragon type is there's no weak dragons. You see, that's the kind of... If you're thinking about balancing, and especially on a competitive front now, everyone would be running a dragon at some point. So everyone had a Hydreigon, everyone had a Garchomp.
Everyone had a Rayquaza, everyone had
So, in that sense, they needed something that would nip dragons in the bud, and this is where the fairy type came in.
Yeah.
The crucial thing with that is, and it's still the stick I'll hit this game about, is that the fairy type is implemented and dragon moves don't do any damage to fairy. It's essentially a normal and ghost scenario,
Yep.
which I always find amusing. If you picture it this way, you have this big, beautiful Hydreigon, big, menacing creature, and a tiny little Jigglypuff, right? So you have a move called Draco Meteor, which literally takes a meteor out of the fucking space and hits this cunt with the meteor.
And nothing happens.
That
Bounce
should be a
off
rock
it.
move.
Yeah, well, it should be a rock move. You're absolutely right, but it's not. It's a dragon move.
Yeah.
But yeah, it grew on me. The fairy
It
type,
makes
like,
sense to have it because
like, yeah,
it makes
it's
the
just
steel type
some
better.
of-
It makes the poison type.
Yeah,
useful as well.
because like poison steel types have fuck all super effectiveness against anything.
Yeah.
But some of the names, to be fair, like Gen 7's Twinkle Tackle is still just
Oh, we'll get to that.
it
in
hurts.
time,
It
in
hurts
In
me. a
time,
bit.
all in good time.
Yeah.
The other second big change is kind of something I wasn't expecting at the time
Go on.
because I wouldn't have thought Pokemon would do gimmicks like this. It's Mega Evolution. So
Of course.
again, this has a kind of an eye to the competitive front where it's now it's used Mega Evolution to perhaps make things that were kind of had like in the middle ground a bit more useful. Give it basically a big kick up the arse. So there's tons like we could mention, but the one that was shown to us in the game was Lucario, and probably not the best example.
Look, Lucario. No, I would say myself. The intent was to bring mid-tier characters up to be good,
Yes,
but what ended up happening was they just focused on the fan favorites and made them Ubers.
exactly with
Yeah.
Charizard. Like Charizard
Yeah.
should not it makes no sense to have Charizard have two Megas
or
Mewtwo.
Absolutely.
or Rayquaza. But
Lucario is another one. He's already a beast, and
Yes.
he wasn't falling behind.
Yeah, well, I
by
think
any-
he was a bit, but it's still like for Lucario, that's not like he's shit. It's just he's not incredibly
Well, it's
amazing.
also, but with
anymore.
stuff like Tyranitar, for example, like
Yep.
people will run an item on Tyranitar, like Life Orb or Rocky Helmet or
Yeah.
something like that, but say, oh, here's the Mega Evolution for it, take it or leave it. It's an option to use it.
Yeah, like-
it either makes it more vulnerable or not. It balances out.
He's a very strange case because it doesn't make him overall just the same but better. He
Yeah.
keeps the same ability when he megas.
But there are a few that really do benefit from a Mega.
One of mine, which
Ampharos.
Ampharos does, yeah. I'd say
Yeah, he
Ampharos.
gets Dragon type.
Dragon type and Mole Breaker.
I
That's
love that he
serious.
had a hair.
Yeah.
because he's worth it. Beedrill is one I'll always fight for because
Yeah, Beedrill is a big one.
when ORAS came out, I did not expect more megas for one thing.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I'll just say for the record, I'm not running him because he's only in Ruby and Sapphire.
Yes, exactly.
But
We are actually quite slim pickings when it comes to
he
Megas in this.
was amazing. He got ridiculous attack and defense, or speed,
Speed,
rather. The only thing you needed to do was just run protect.
Exactly, yeah.
Because the most important thing about Mega Evolution in this gen, because it does change in 7, is
Speed.
stats do not Mega stats
It takes
do not
a
come
turn
into
for the stats
it
to go
takes
into
a turn,
effect,
but the
yeah.
ability and obviously typing does change.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because especially like something like say Charizard Y, I think it is, has the drought ability, so
Yes.
it automatically turns it into a heat wave.
Yeah.
So that's sort of stuff like that needs to take effect immediately. Especially if you're running Mega Tyranitar, say if someone like ruins your Sandstorm, Mega Evolve and it restarts a Sandstorm on
Yeah.
you. So stuff like that.
Yeah.
So those are the main changes. And
one
we've
minor
generally we all presumably are running a Mega in our team, aren't we?
Presumably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
presumably.
well, let's just assume that. But
Yeah.
the one minor thing that no one really talks about around ourselves much is that Steel type's got a slight nerf, and I think it was just sort of balanced out itself and Fairy as really good defensive types. Dark and Ghost moves are now neutral on Steel,
Yeah.
so we can't use it.
That's okay.
That's not unfair.
Another thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but it's just something to note, of course.
Yeah.
I think it's because the Steel type was so kind of rare in a sense that it didn't really get much love from Gen 2 onwards, and now because it has a use, people will be going to the Steel type, so you need to give it a weak point.
And it balances some strong guys like Metagross.
Metagross, yeah. Yeah. Scizor as well, actually, I put in that category. So, in that case,
Speaking of Scissor,
yeah.
let's
Let's
will
go
we
to our
move on
predicted teams.
Yeah.
So, what we've done is to make it interesting, because as we said, we have a choice of about 400, 500 Pokemon in this. We decided to allow all of us to give a breakdown of the gens of our team.
Yep.
So which gen all our Pokemon come from. So I'll go first, seeing with the grass starter. Let's see, because I think you guys have kind of preconceptions going in about what our teams are going to be. Yeah,
I
so
think I've put more thought into Mookie's team than yours.
That's
Yours is complete wild
completely
cards.
elusive. Okay, cool, interesting. So I have 2 Gen 6s.
Okay.
Oh.
I have 1 Gen 5.
Oh, okay.
I have 1 Gen 3.
Okay.
And 2 Gen 2s.
Interesting. Okay.
So that's my breakdown.
That has already broken some of my predictions
You
for
don't
you.
Yeah. Mookie, what's your gen breakdown?
Oh god, you guys think, James especially, that you have me snookered. So I'll start from the top. 2 Gen 6s.
Yeah.
No Gen 5s.
Okay.
1 Gen 4.
Mm-hmm.
1 Gen 3.
Yeah.
1 Gen 2. 1 Gen 1.
Yeah. Oh lordy, coming.
That's his mega.
Yeah.
That's his mega kind
Yeah,
of
we'll
spell.
we'll get to that. James, what's your breakdown?
So,
I didn't realize it's gonna fuck everyone up.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
I have 3 Gen 6s.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have no Gen 5s.
Yes.
Oh!
I have 1 Gen 4.
Uh-huh.
I have no Gen 3s.
Mm-hmm.
I have no Gen 2s. I have 2 Gen 1s.
2 Gen 1s. Ooh, high flyer. Jesus. Okay.
So, I don't think this is going to be overly predicted by a lot of people.
Yeah, well, to be fair,
No,
I have ideas in my head now. You
Yeah,
know?
so am I.
Now, the way we're going to work this is we're going to obviously predict the team, but we're also going to call our shot in terms of what the mega is. So in case we have 2 candidates, let's say,
Yeah.
we're going to go with that. So, I'm going to start by throwing mud at Mookie. You have Kangaskhan.
I would agree with that.
Because you have no idea how much we have suffered in this group chat for the last month.
I love...
Because this cunt
I
has sent the same Kangaskhan gif every single time, and he's
Yes.
the only person who's talking about Kangaskhan. None of us else is. None of us give a fuck. But this prick who's on smoke on every fucking day,
3 times a day, sir.
every single day, I wake up and it's a Kangaskhan gif. I go for my lunch and there's a Kangaskhan gif. I go for a shit at night and there's a Kangaskhan gif. So you, sir, right? As fucking
If you're
Jesus
not
Christ said,
running Kangaskhan.
the Last Supper, he who smelt it dealt it. You have a Kangaskhan.
But
Fuck,
he
I've
was...
been waiting so long to get that off my chest.
But I will still pose it to you. He's running 2 Gen 1s.
Shut up, Mookie.
He is... And I think he
James, would you agree with me and say
I
that...
completely agree. I think he has double bluffed us.
Okay.
Like, he's tried...
If he had to do
He's tried
both,
saying,
that's a shit
hey
double
guys,
bluff.
we would suck if anyone ran Kangaskhan
Yes.
way too many times.
Yeah, definitely.
Way too many times.
Absolutely, yeah.
Um,
and obviously we're going to call that your mecha as well. Although,
Okay.
I'm also going to throw mud at James.
Okay.
Wait, no. Give me a show.
No, let me get my one out.
Right.
Like, okay, oh, I'd say we give Mookie his shot.
Okay, sorry.
You've taken a
No,
swipe
no,
and
we
you've called a
just-
mega.
Yeah, okay,
It's
right.
time to
I'll
share.
see
Time
if
to share.
Mookie shares my assessments. Go for it.
Steel Fairy type that you do not like that I think he has.
Do you know what? I was exactly to say the same thing.
Klefki. He's
Yeah,
a Gen
okay.
6. He's got 2 apart from Greninja to play around with.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
So what's on my
So
team,
we-
lads?
I'll give
See,
you
I don't
4.
know. Do I hurl another bit of shit at Mookie or
No, I'm...
No, you choose.
You're a junior.
Yeah, we'll do it in the round. It's
You
actually
choose
easier.
for him, I'll agree.
Yeah.
Holicha.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, that's practically guaranteed.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'll hold my hands up there. That is what...
Are you admitting it?
No, I'm not admitting it, but I do love Harlucha. I fucking love it. It's
No,
literally the one Pokemon I wanted all this time.
Unfortunately for you, we know that you hate most of the Gen 6. But there's only about
it's the one.
there's only
it's the
about
one
50
shine
non-megas anyway, so
There's
like
72.
light. Yeah.
point is very, very little.
Oh, I know.
But yeah, no, that's like legitimately the only Kalos Pokemon you like.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I think we turn the direction around.
yes. Yeah.
with
We'll
this one then.
flush back up the pipe.
Yeah.
You have Mega Gengar.
Okay.
That's my shot.
Interesting.
Mookie, would you agree?
He doesn't.
Yeah,
So
no,
you-
I go with that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's just one problem is even with the megas.
Yeah.
Like we've bitched already about the amount of choice, but that still carries into the megas. Like I think myself and James in particular had the most choice
Yeah.
for megas, but Jonathan has used lots of them the past gens
Yeah.
already.
Yeah. Mookie's running Rotom.
It fits in. It fits in. Gen
it
4.
really fits
Yeah,
in.
It does fit in.
It's a gen. It's really annoying if you don't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
And it's Rotom Wash as well.
Yeah,
because
it depends on which Rotom he's using.
Because he's a Smogon weeb.
Yeah, exactly.
It has to be Rotom Wash.
Yeah, I agree, yeah. I wouldn't use any underhanded tactics. I'm naive and stupid, that's the way I play. So,
okay.
I'd go with that. Mookie, what would you go with for me?
Try to predict his Gen 5 guy?
His Gen 5 guy, like he...
Can you get the America Bird in this game?
No.
I don't remember him loving Braviary too much now.
I just acknowledge it's good.
His Gen 5... what did he not use in Gen 5 that he loved?
So we have his list of Gen 5
Yeah,
here.
I actually printed out the teams.
No. I'm just trying to make you think. I'm gonna guess Volcarona. It was mysteriously absent.
No,
you
Volcarona's
can't
not
get Volcarona in the Friend Safari.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, shit.
Yeah. I should have just let him away with that one, actually.
I don't think he's underhanded enough to use Zoroark.
No, me neither. And to be fair, he's really late in this game. So
I'd like to predict his Mega, but I'll...
see, his Gen 5 is hard because you've used a lot of basically what you love from Gen 5 already.
I have.
And if Volcarona is not an option...
Although I did leave one or two.
I'd like to go for his preferred fossil in that Gen Archeops, but I don't think he'd run it with Hawlucha. I think, because similar to your Gen 5 team, I think that would just start a chain of curiously similar...
Could he run the other dragon?
He could be using Hydreigon. Yeah, actually...
Yeah?
It would fit in, Gen 5.
No, I'm just trying to think of the typing so far. Yeah, no, I'd agree with that.
He'd be 4 times weak to Fairy.
Yeah, and...
But that's always going to happen.
Chesnaught too, but something down the road might balance that out.
So you're going to go for Hydreigon on my team?
Yeah, I think that's not a bad shite.
So that marks out my Gen 5 on my team then, just to keep clear. So in that case, going back to Mookie's team then, so we have one of his Gen 6s gone, one of his Gen 4 and Gen 1 marked. So we still have a 6, a 3 and a 2 to go.
Okay. I think I threw mud at him last. I think it's...
to be fair, that was most of the mud, I'll be honest. I've ruined everything.
Do you have any rotten tomatoes?
Rotom tomatoes, actually. So, tickety bam, bitches. So,
okay, what Gen 3s could still be... Because there wasn't too many Gen 3s in this game. He could have run Gardevoir.
Psychic Fairy, it's probably the strongest fairy you would have, both of you could have access to.
True.
Because the simple fact is...
What do you think his trait evolution is?
Trait evolution.
Yes. Because we haven't really discussed that one.
Well...
Sorry, how many Gen 1s does he... Did he only have
Gen
one?
If we're marking Kangaskhan as a Gen 1, he only has 1. So that's it marked.
Okay.
I don't think if I threatened you with that.
Now, Alakazam is an option.
Alakazam is an option.
You know, but again, I can't see him...
Because I can't remember all the gens trade evolves, I will grant you that Machamp and Alakazam are the only Gen 1 trades I haven't used yet.
I thought he was going to use a strong fighting type, but I would sooner think that he might have gone for... if he went Gen 2, I think he'd go for... That might be the trade evolution.
Scizor, maybe.
It could be Scizor, it could be Steelix.
No, Steelix, no.
No?
Steelix, no.
Politoed?
Politoed's an option if you wanted to use Drizzle, but I don't think
his team isn't really set up for, unless it's Drizzle and then use Rotom Wash to...
that would be my kind of play. Yeah. So
I'm still going to leave this one to you. So how many do we still have to predict? There's one Gen 2, one Gen 3,
and one Gen 6.
Aegislash.
Aegislash is an option.
Like, he did say he was going to give us a show, and I think this is him being a dick.
Yeah, I'd throw Noivern in there as well, potentially, just for a special attacking monster, but it's not actually that great, to be honest.
It's not that great.
No. I still push for Gardevoir, because it's going to tick a lot of boxes that you could do for that team.
I'll take your Gardevoir.
Yeah. Now, I could absolutely be wrong there, but if you wanted to throw us a swerve, let's say, and you could have Kangaskhan in the team as your Mega, but Gardevoir could work just as well as a special attacking tank.
True.
Especially because it's now a fairy. That's the thing. That's what has me kind of swayed, you know.
Okay.
So it's on to James then. So
come at me.
We've still got 2 Gen 2s and a 3 to find. Sorry, no, I'm reading my one. Gen 6, Gen 4, and Gen 1. I think this is predictable to me.
I think we... Wait, Gen 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's Gliscor. I don't
Gliscor.
Think, I don't think
It's Gliscor.
Yeah,
because it has to be Gliscor.
in our group chat, like James has slightly mentioned, like, oh, will I use gimmicky sort of things that I've used that you're well known for.
Like, to be fair, it makes no difference if you've been predicted because your teams are still locked in. You can't make changes after. So
and it's still, at the end of the day, even if you build to counter this shit, like it's 50-50 whether you are running it or not.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's never guaranteed. But I'm happy with Gliscor.
Okay, so back to me then.
Okay.
He wants to start chatting shit.
So what you have left? Gen 2?
2 Gen 2s and 1 Gen 3.
He's got Mega Scissor.
Oh wait, never. I was going to say Heracross there, but he's used it. One with it. Yeah, no, I'll go for Scissor.
Yeah, if you're looking at the Megas that are available to him, yes, Scissor is about it.
So you're going for Mega Scissor as well on my team, just to clarify. Okay.
Yes.
Smashing.
Because unless he's going Mega Mawile,
or
do you have any Gen 3? Sorry,
I do have 1 Gen 3.
He could have used Mega Mawile.
Well, actually, one thing I was thinking about in our own PRs was Mega Gyarados, because
he hasn't got any Gen 1s.
Oh yeah, sorry, shit.
Yeah, no, I was thinking he might have gone Mega Gyarados just for a powerhouse. But no, I'm fairly happy. Unless he used Mega Medicham. His choices are Medicham, Mawile, or Scissor.
Absol. I'd go for
Absol
as well.
Oh damn, I forgot about Absol.
No, I don't think any of those options are really sort of close to his MO. I possibly just go for Scissor.
Okay. Alright, Scissor it is then.
Okay.
So 2 left in on all of our teams. So back to Mookie this time. Still a Gen 6.
Back to predicting me, is it not?
No, well, whatever, yeah.
Work away.
Actually, look, it's a free for all at this stage. So any kind of like hunches you have. So on James' team, we still have a Gen 6 and a Gen 1 to find.
Okay.
We still have a Gen 6 and a Gen 2 on Mookie's, and a Gen 2 and Gen 3 on mine.
Okay.
So I'll actually just start. I think we're probably in agreement here, but Aegislash on James' team.
Yeah, to round out his Gen 6 guys.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now granted, his team is very biased towards Steel type.
This is one of the few points of contention here. He could be running Doublade with Eviolite. Now, he mentioned that in chat weeks ago. I still think he was just talking shit.
Aegislash, I think, is a better option, surely, with the King Shield. There can't be anything else, can it?
I haven't fucking...
Yeah.
Screw it.
I think it's a safe bet.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, it's a safe bet. So that marks off his Gen 1's, Gen 6's then. So he still has a Gen 1 on his team to go with.
Right, do you want to just get me out of the way then?
Yeah, I mean... So you're running Greninja. I think you could run Charizard.
Okay.
Quickly read out our predictions on him.
So Greninja, Klefki, Gengar, Gliscor, Aegislash, and then 1 spare. So he could have taken a starter.
Well, I think if he went with Charizard, it probably would have been X.
Yeah,
it has to be X. Sorry.
Yeah.
I keep on thinking
we have choice.
Yeah.
No,
but no, Kalos doesn't want you to have choice.
Kalos means Kalos.
Yeah, actually, I think Charizard X fits here. Well,
wait.
Now, hang on now.
Who do you think my Mega is then?
Yeah, you see, I said that I was reckoned that he'll have Mega Gengar.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So if it's
I don't know. Actually, on second thought, I don't know if he'd go for Charizard.
If it has that weakness.
Yeah.
It's just that he's kind of meh.
Thanks. Oh, sorry, you're talking about Charizard, not me.
Yeah. it did apply for both of us.
I'm not that.
No,
mean.
he's not being personal here.
Meh.
Yeah. he's an
I'm not
player.
that mean until the salt flows later.
Yeah, like Charizard, it's an option, is all I'm saying. If you want him to throw as a bluff.
So it's just a Gen 1.
Again, put a pin on it. There's still plenty to predict with. You know, we still have 2 on both.
I'm trying to flip through things like Aerodactyl. Don't know if we'd run with.
I wouldn't see anything with double weaknesses.
Yeah,
that'd be my thing.
And I think, especially considering Gen 5, he sort of learned his lesson where, especially with my Samurott.
What do you mean, learnt my lesson?
Well,
okay.
Well, you may have steamrolled me, but I hope you learnt your lesson.
Right, well, let's narrow it down then. What could James' Gen 1 be?
What I meant to say is more like you were very vocal afterwards about how afraid you were of Samurott, and especially of ice moves. And, I will agree with that. We don't want to give him too many ice moves. Gyarados, I don't know would be worth it. I'm trying to think of Gen 1 guys that are kind of decent. But he does have Intimidate. We don't have anything with Intimidate on his team already.
That's true, yeah.
It's fucking Gyarados, like. Tauros, I think his day has gone by.
I have no love for Snorlax anymore.
Have you used Snorlax before? Don't think you have.
Yes, in Gen 1.
Actually, no. I thought about this at the start when we were revealing our gens. Eeviola Chansey.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
You're going for that?
I don't really. I would have gone for Charizard, but I'm happy to.
He doesn't have anything especially tanky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. No, I'll go with that. So that's James's team fully predicted then. So
okay. So what have we got left to predict for you?
A Gen 2 and a Gen 3.
Gen 2. No. Did we not go Scissor?
I did say Scissor. I have 2 Gen 2s.
Oh
yeah.
Shit.
Could he have gone Miltank?
I think it's too crap at this stage. I want to say Donphan, but
no. Where do you even get Donphan? Or is that
you can't get Donphan in this game.
Okay,
I was going to say, is that a Y exclusive? Ursaring? Guts with a Flame Orb?
Would he do that? I don't know if...
That is not a bad play.
I did have to beat him over with a similar tactic with Heracross for a couple of weeks.
By the way, I want to put Mookie down for having Heracross if he has a Gen 2 slot left.
He does have a Gen 2
but
he hasn't used Heracross yet.
He hasn't.
I
go for it?
I put that
Can we get to Heracross and...
Heracross is Y exclusive.
Why? That's what it is, yeah.
Pinsir is X exclusive.
Yes, you're quite right. And the Mega's in the opposite game, isn't it?
No.
It is. No,
for Heracross
yeah.
and for Pinsir, they're in the original game.
Oh, well, that's fucking fabulous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have your Gen 2 marked off then. So it's just the Gen 6 left on his.
He has a Gen 6 left.
Yeah.
Okay, it could be Noivern. It could be Aegislash.
Aegislash would be an option. Klefki would be an option.
Yeah, put him down for Klefki.
You think so, yeah?
I'd agree on Klefki.
Okay.
I think Mookie is going to be a dick.
Very well.
Pretty much everything you listed there, bar Noivern, is especially a dick.
So it's just me then. So 2
Gen
left.
6 is just a bunch of dicks.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
Well, no, that's what Cradley is.
It's very slim pickings as well. There's not many there. Right, so Gen 2 and Gen 3 still on my team, lads.
Gen 2, this is hard because there's only 100 of them.
For Gen 2?
For Gen 2, yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to run through the map now in my head and see who's about.
Yeah, see, this would be so easy if you had Tyranitar as an option.
He could still have used Tyranitar. Maybe he had.
Wait, do you mind reading out our predictions on your team so far?
Certainly. Chestnut, Hawlucha, Hydreigon, Scizor.
Actually, with Chestnut and Scizor predicted, would he have gone for Politoed to get Drizzle and reduce fire damage?
Why would he have gone Politoed when he could have gone Poliwrath?
Because Politoed has Drizzle.
And I've already 2 fight types on the team.
That protects Scizor from... Okay, it's still super effective against Scizor after the rain.
Do we know that he only did 1 Trade Evolve?
I did say I did 1 Trade Evolve.
Oh, okay.
So... And we're going with Scizor as his Mega Evolution. Which I'd still hold.
Yeah, no, I'd go for that too.
Yeah.
I
don't think we're wrong in that prediction.
Mm-hmm. No, like I say, if you
yeah.
It's great. I'm looking up.
Sorry, we're looking.
I'm looking up the jokes.
I didn't realise it'd be so elusive. To be honest, I didn't realise.
It's just that
there really isn't much choice of Gen 3 guys in it. Given that they put Oris out,
yes,
they held back on a lot of them.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna just pick something, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm trying to run through.
Could you
get Wingull in Gen 6?
Yeah, you could. I think it was on one of the beach routes.
Okay.
So there's your Drizzle user, right?
Could he have run a Pelipper?
He could have. One thing I just saw here was Crobat. That would be very off-field. But he's not like Crobat has a role, and he does it well. It's not amazing, but he just does it.
Yeah, I could go for Crobat.
It's
but I wouldn't do Pelipper at that rate then, because you wouldn't open yourself to that many weaknesses.
Yeah, and I think I think he's waiting for some sort of wombo combo later, later on. Like he didn't do it earlier because
So,
he didn't.
what
have
other
the-
Gen 3s?
Gen 3. Sorry, just opening up the extra here.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. It's probably something early enough route. Because a lot of the good Gen 3s were held off until Oris. So it would be your Swellows, it would be your...
mid-table stuff.
Yeah. Right now I'm thinking Swallow, but I'm waiting for
I wouldn't
something better.
really agree, but...
No, I'm waiting for something better in Gen 3 as a...
Breloom, maybe?
Can't get
I
Breloom.
already have a grass fight on my team.
Oh yeah, that's true as
Yeah.
well. He's used Ludicolo. I don't think you'd use Locking.
No, he wouldn't have.
I know, Dalkessi.
No. I'll just say
Could
that
he
now.
have
It's
used
just not that.
Mytina?
For what?
There's a possibility of Manectric, but he can't get the Mega.
That's good coverage. Yeah, Manectric, that's a good shout.
See, this is the thing where we kind of have calling cards. You kind of are the wild card.
Yes.
I'm going to say Manectric.
Yeah, no, I'll go with that.
Okay.
Just to get it over and done with.
So, we can fast forward through a lot of this, I'd say, in post.
I that would be the plan, yes.
Yeah, 'cause I think we've...
Yeah, you're pretty much on the hour mark.
Wow,
So,
okay.
I'm only messing. It's only 48 minutes. So,
Only.
the teams then officially, right? Predict the teams. First for James.
Yep.
Greninja.
Okay.
Klefki.
Okay.
Mega Gengar.
Okay.
Gliscor.
Okay.
Aegislash.
Yes.
And Chansey.
Okay.
So for
Interesting.
myself then, my predicted team is Chestnut, Hawlucha, Hydreigon, Scizor, Crobat, and Manectric. And then Mookie's predicted team is Delphox, Mega Kangaskhan, Rotom, Gardevoir, Heracross, and Klefki. See that right there? That's a nervous laugh. Guilty as charged. So, guys, we're going to start off our battles
well,
then.
you know what? You know what they say? What happens down under stays down under.
No.
No.
Anyway, folks, we will get seeing you in 10 seconds for the start of
Singles,
the
yeah.
battles.
It's going to be myself and James starting off.
You!
Let's do this.
Waiting
Good. Same here.
for an invite.
I'm coming.
Just sitting here on a Friday night waiting for a date.
As is the curse of the Nordina.
Alright, using these
Tinderella,
runes.
as she likes to be called.
Alright, covering over.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
So Mookie, you get to sit down in this one. Are you intrigued? Are you excited?
Yeah,
All of the above?
I'm very interested in your team. I'm hoping to God that we've guessed James' team right.
Have we covered over?
I've covered over on you.
Yeah, you can't see mine?
Yeah.
Grand.
So.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay,
what are
so
we
I
going to
can't-
see here? We're going to see Microsoft go.
So,
That would be a...
who do we think has the best nickname?
I've got a few clever ones on my team.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've definitely got one you guys will love.
Well, really, it's only the first one that we send out here that actually matters, isn't it? It's who we open with.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, I'm hitting confirm.
So am I. James,
Shake, shake,
fight.
shake.
Alright,
All
let's
right, here we
move
go.
the screen.
Good luck, have fun.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Let's go fight for love.
All right.
First blood in Gen 6, lads. Let's do this. So.
Be grand. Be grand. Alright, come on, Y.
Let's go.
Y is the
Sneaky. Yeah, there we go.
Sneaky.
I knew it.
Right, so mark down the cards.
Yeah, Napoleon.
And
Interesting, of
Yeah.
course. Starting off with a not giving me anything.
Nope.
Grand. Okay.
I'm using Napoleon here to suss you out.
Right. Right. Okay. So let's go.
okay, what's he gonna do?
Starting off with spikes.
Of course.
As is tradition.
As is
Okay.
tradition.
And earthquake. Interesting.
Okay, can you get it?
I think I might survive.
You
Yeah,
will
you
survive,
probably will. It's perfect. Wait, what?
Leftovers, okay.
Leftovers. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so your plan is to set up then.
Little bit. Little bit. Oh, what?
Okay. So far, so
Gosh
good.
darn it.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Oh.
diggity darn it.
Thank you, Napoleon.
Rip jingle jingle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For now, anyway.
You. Can we get an F in comments?
Clef.
God freaking damn it.
Press Clef to pay respects.
Okay, so who's coming next? This is a really strong start. You have not taken
Any damage.
Well, spikes will guarantee them, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, my boy! Look what you've done to my boy! Look what you've done to my boy!
Right, okay. Interesting. And
Ooh, sneaky little devil.
Substitute, interesting.
Yeah. Oh, Halucha. Again, I repeat my point. Look what you did to my boy.
Yeah, Johnson would have killed something by now.
Ah, of course, you set up now. Very good.
yeah.
Very good.
Do you jump in with another spiky shield or?
Well, I would have triggered by now.
Right, yeah, true. See, bomb. I'm a flying type, so that's not.
That's not a bad. That is a bad.
How did
start,
that
sorry.
wreck my substitute already?
He does have very impressive fucking attacks there.
Damn.
He's not running life orb.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Oh!
We predicted okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, I'm gonna say, lads, that's pretty slim pickings on your predictions. Very slim pickings.
Right. Well, let's go with this. Use fly. Okay.
Really not acrobatics. Or, well, we could see that, but
I am running slightly different strategy on this.
Okay.
Just slightly.
Crobat can be very tricky. This is going to be.
I made the wrong move on that one, I think.
Oh, I do not know if Holy shit, that's quick attack. Because it will fucking wreck Crobat if it
Ooh. I should survive.
Oh! Just barely.
I was hoping that would go.
If he picks the right move, Crobat's fucked.
Okay. So, do you know what Holich's ability is? Well, you do. You're running it yourself.
Limber? Unburden, yes. So now you have your speed up.
Yep.
That was a
And
very risky call.
Yep. And I've had 2 sword stances.
So he's at triple attack.
On double speed.
Very good, James.
Yes.
I
Now
don't
that was my risky. That was my risky.
Yeah.
Because you. Okay, you survived. I was like, I was wondering if you survived that somehow.
Okay, rip Crobat.
Right. I didn't want to use this so soon, but here we are.
Okay.
What is it?
Let's see.
While.
Okay.
Well, we were.
Doesn't affect me because I have the substitute up. And here comes the Mega. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is not going wholly to plan. Just hope to keep this, but
alright. Sucker Punch, okay.
That's. I don't know. It does have huge power, so it's going to be really fucking tough to beat.
I was hand in hand. Which one do I go for? Ouch, okay.
And here comes the Sucker Punch Mind Games, which we have not gotten until now in this playthrough.
Okay.
Oh, the Mind Games begin.
Yeah. Alright, we're waiting on you.
smart move.
Did you try to Sucker Punch me again?
Yeah. I had to cover you just in case.
What's that, sir?
I had to cover you just in case.
Yeah. Interesting. Gonna guess we're gonna see the start art again.
Is this me versus Jonathan and Jim again?
Ah!
Oh, Heliolisk.
You predicted me well there.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Oh goddamn! That raises your special attack, does it?
No, it just helps. It heals me.
Ah, okay. That's not as scary then.
No.
Yeah, he still got the free switch in.
Yeah, he got a free switch in.
Greninja's gonna
Yep.
lose out on it.
Oh damn. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. Damn!
Well,
I think I'm gonna get a one-shotted here. I think I'm gonna go one-shotted. Yeah, I made the wrong shot.
okay.
Yeah, good night.
Okay, very
That
good.
Was,
Wow.
that was the absolute worst decision on my end. That might have just cost me the game.
Okay.
We'll see.
Let's see what you have left. You still haven't revealed its Mega.
Nope.
Oh, Mamoswine! Oh, this is gonna be fucking scary.
This is where
This could win you. Oh, Paybacks.
this will start healing you as you go, does it?
That's the idea.
That's the idea.
Fucking earthquake. Oh, lovely. Right. What's the score at now?
Life orb.
Interesting. The shreds, you say?
Indeed.
What do we got next? Oh, Kingdra.
Okay.
Oh, he's going to try and finish you off now.
Who are you talking about there?
Jonathan, that's obviously his swim. I don't think he gets anything else.
No, we get something else. Sniper.
MLG Pro?
Potentially.
Scald, should have seen that coming. Oh!
And yeah, little pro tip, my held item is Splash Plate.
Oh, okay.
So it's a double boost to all water attacks.
So were you considering going for Life Orb?
No.
Or anything from...
No.
Is that no? Okay.
Alright, well.
That's very scary.
Damn, you outsped me!
Swift Swim, baby.
Damn, I forgot about that. Right,
Swift
well, this is
Swim, baby.
This is going to end fairly quickly, I think.
Like, I was half joking, half serious about the underdog, but he is going in.
Yep.
Oh! Venusaur!
Hello, you. Venusaur.
Venusaur, eh?
And that's your Mega. Ah.
So
okay.
Tick Fat's coming in, so Ice Beam won't be scary if he picked this. He probably did.
I think he did. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool.
And I shouldn't.
That should
Yeah,
be
you're doing...
Alright.
Alright. So.
You've learned well while you're playing this.
Young grasshopper.
Alright. Alright, next thing he knows sleep talk or something like that.
No, it's not. He wouldn't do anything. It's so heinous. Good special attack on that.
Yep, he's a good start. Oh shit!
Good.
I think I'll still survive, but. Yes.
Oh.
Hit, though.
Go on! Come on, Venusaur! Come on, my son!
Yes! Right.
I was not expecting Venusaur, I will admit that.
Yeah, I thought if you went for either of them, it would have been hard.
Right.
I think this is ended, but.
Oh! Chandelure.
Oh damn, okay. God damn.
What are you
Fair
gonna
enough.
do?
Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Called it.
Shit.
Yes!
Oh no!
Yes!
Oh
Ah! Yes, boy! Oh, man! Oh, fantastic.
That was...
Goddamn.
Oh,
he went for
yes. I hedged my bets.
Yeah.
one of two Venusaur's weakness. Oh, fuck. That one. Don't know. Venusaur should outspeed if you went. Yeah.
Alright.
Right.
Come on, just take out one more. Smack that fucking Beauty and the Beast cunt away.
Okay.
The problem is now you only really have Sludge Bomb by all accounts. That's what I've seen. So you'd have a Grass, you might have Earthquake.
I might have Earthquake.
It's a damn shame Chandelier doesn't have Levitate, Mark, honestly.
Yeah, I thought it was a hidden ability.
Oh no, it's some...
Yeah.
Nice.
Pity. Yeah, well, Celebi. So.
Last man standing.
Yep. Oh, that is
Not very effective.
Yep.
And Tickety Bam.
And that is it.
That's it.
That is a 5-0 win, baby.
Fuck.
Venusaur tried his best.
Venusaur's the only one to survive more than 2 turns.
Yeah. 5-0 win, mate.
Oh, goddamn.
Woo! Well, that's on the goal difference. A good help.
3-0.
3-0. Sorry.
3-0 win.
Jeez, where am I going with 5? Mate, sorry about that.
Oh,
What's I
no.
going with 5-0 for?
I don't know.
Yeah, because Helios isn't worth a kind of piss when it comes to defense.
Yeah. Anyway,
No,
my big mistake was
Alright.
keeping myself in.
Yeah.
I will say I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Not
Hold
gonna
your
give
counsel.
that away.
Yeah.
Hello, folks. We are just starting off with battle number 2 now.
Yeah. Smashing.
So,
It's gone well.
Jonathan,
you anyway.
yeah, he won fairly handily against you.
Thanks.
Well, to be fair, there was 2 lambs to the slaughter, but otherwise it wasn't
3
too
lambs to
bad.
the slaughter.
As in, I was on Heliolisk, to be fair.
Oh, yeah.
I sacrificed him to the Shadow Realm.
So, Mook, how do you feel going into this battle? Given the team that you just saw.
I sincerely hope his mooks have been rattled.
Really not sure. It's a very interesting team and a lot of stuff I did not expect from you.
Where did you get a...
Do I just click by the start? It's been several years since I used this game.
Sorry, you were saying?
Where did you get your Litwick?
It's in the Lost Hotel.
Oh, right.
Right, okay. Mook will have known that whenever he throws out his Rotom.
Indeed. The fact he's giggling like a little child really does not settle me down at all.
I'm trying to figure out if this is...
Right,
okay,
here we go.
If this is actual...
Okay.
stuff.
Fair fight, Mookie. Let's do this.
Mookie
Let's
could be
fight
terrible
him.
at poker.
He probably is pretty poor poker.
Perker.
Perker.
Well,
Whale.
Look at that. Look at that tan.
Oh, no.
Jingle, jingle. Oh, surprise.
There's a prediction.
Tickle me surprised.
Alright, a big circle around Mookie's Klefki.
Yeah. But now, what will he do this time?
Right. Interesting. Say he's going to poison you first off, or spikes. What? Right, okay.
Interesting.
just
You went for more of a defensive one than I did.
roughly the same.
It's not a bad shout in fairness. But the question is, can you get light play in Gen 6?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then that's what he's doing. Set up the screens and then Clefty's gonna be dead.
You think he's doing a Torterra shit again?
Yeah.
Yeah, except I didn't.
He was a kind of stamper.
Except in Gen 4 I had more or less the 2 free turns.
So now the screens are up.
Yeah. Can you stall until the screens go?
I could.
Like that I think is the best shout.
Yeah, I could. It depends on what he brings out. I could stall a little bit. Or at least use up turns. That's the thing.
Right, wait, let's get another one circle here. Kangaskhan.
Seems a bit rattled there, boy.
Bugsy.
Ooh. Okay. Alright.
What's that?
Is that your mega? No wonder. It's not. Oh, are you gonna button pass, you little shit?
You might want to...
Yeah, I wonder what to do with this.
I think he's taunting you.
I do believe he is.
Right, okay.
The question is...
That'll do nothing.
No, not at all.
Of course that'll do
Yeah.
nothing.
But I have to do something because Spiky Shield doesn't work again. The question is, who would he switch out to? Who would benefit from that? Speed and
Does he
attack.
switch out from Baton Pass or does he do a bug move to attack
Technician.
you? Yeah, so could he do...
Technician is actually one of my favourite
Yeah,
abilities now.
bug bites would be super effective. So, yeah. Stick to the plan.
Okay. As long as there's a plan.
I suppose there can be a plan. Again.
He has a free turn now.
Yeah. As much of a difference it would have done, to be fair. Hell, man.
Those shields are going to be gone by... Those setup screens are going to be gone now.
8 turns.
Even still, we're at...
That's a lot of defense in Nurse's Zor.
You can cut.
I just imagine like Phalanx just being like, no, and nothing's happening.
Right, so who's switching out to? Who's not benefiting from that?
Mega Kangaskhan.
Yeah, it must be.
Does everyone want to see my mega? Everyone in chat? Because this is totally live.
Yeah, it's definitely streaming live.
Yeah.
You want to see my Mega?
Show it. One. Interesting.
Ooh, okay. Alrighty then.
All of that talk. No. That's a defensive as hell, high attacking.
Yes, it is.
I think I have you this turn. Chestnut is really fluffy just there, by the way.
Are we going to see any more of the team beyond the Mega?
I don't know.
Like, look at the amount of bullshit that
Yeah,
it's
it's
gone
two
on.
speeds, 2 speeds and 2 attacks.
And the stockpile,
Jesus
what the
Christ.
fuck? Please use his. Please use something that is his. I'll
only
just
a
take all
hat
that
is,
away.
yeah. Oh. Okay, so that's the light screen gone.
Yeah, but like, look how much damage he did.
I know. Well aware.
Yeah.
19.
19 damage.
So let's see, we have a double speed advantage, double
Is he going
attack
to
damage.
split up or is he going to swallow? Vicky split or swallow?
Well, that would be correct. That would be asking, wouldn't it?
Find out by joining the Monday Madness Patreon.
We don't have that.
Well, shut up.
Alright, come on.
Not really, what?
Can you stop being a cunt and just attack at some point?
Yeah,
What the shit, man?
You stockpile 3 and then you attack.
And then... No? So I'll say something before I do something.
Interesting. Something's finally going to happen.
At last.
Jonathan's my first victim here.
Oh, no, he's not.
Just because I'm not using it as a mega doesn't mean I'm not really behind this guy.
All of this
Aim,
effort.
a doe, a tree.
Well.
It's not Kanga. Yeah.
I had never had any intention of using Kanga.
Well done. Well fucking done.
So where did you get the Farfetch'd, Mickey?
Oh, I thought you had me snookered the whole time and you thought I was triple bluffing the Kanga. I was so terrified going into predictions.
Of all the things you could have chosen, like, you have played this absolutely perfectly. You've used 2 impeccable Pokemon to support what is essentially
A joke.
shit. Like, that's fascinating. You could have me fucking dead to rights if you wanted to.
Yep.
You really could. And yet you've decided to fucking piss on my fucking burial ground.
You're quite convinced me in the shadows.
Just you wait, that is actually a Zoroark. That's pretending to
You know, it probably fucking is too. Because all he's doing is just mocking me at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
That's all he's doing. Oh, we got 2 out, that's handy.
Yeah.
Okay, if you get the third one, I'm coming over.
I shouldn't get the second and third one out. Okay.
Oh no.
Right.
Exciting.
Yeah, it's not going well.
Really? Pro game this one.
Like, you absolutely have let him just power this.
I have, yeah. To be fair, like, if I had started with something that wasn't Chestnut, it was the Scizor that fucked me up because I had no natural way of
Yeah.
taking it down.
Oh shit.
I get you. Yep.
But even still, like, that's actually that's a critical.
So,
hit,
something I want to bring up. So guess what item I'm running on Farfetch'd?
A big stick.
stick, yeah.
Yeah, see, two
What a guess!
two critical stages, which is what it gives, in Gen 6 gives you a 50% chance to crit on anything that isn't normal crit chance.
Like, I can see this sweeping.
Yeah, this could be potential sweep.
That's 2.
You don't have anything with a counter?
No.
Do you have anything with Penster?
Nope.
Wow, and we still haven't seen two of Mickey's.
No.
No,
Wait,
you
no, we
have.
still haven't seen one of them.
You've seen 3.
Yeah.
This, obviously by the nickname, by the way, is not the traded one.
No, naturally.
Because he's called Quackson.
Fucking love.
So you bred this.
Yeah, see, I was going to...
Now, Dolby, did you breed this just so you could name it Kangaskhan? Or do you
Oh
have...
no, it was just when you guys were getting really sick of my Kangaskhan shit that I was
Really? So whenever you intentionally wrecked our heads with Kangaskhan for 2 months.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Expecting that.
And with high crit moves, it's guaranteed it's dead. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Oh, at last we burnt them.
What do you fucking do?
If you'd sent that out earlier, I would have half this attack.
It doesn't make much of a difference at this stage. Like, it's 4, it's a 4 plus, like.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the only thing that could work.
But even still, I'm not confident.
No, and I wouldn't be confident on that either.
And I'm
Like,
just
this
gonna
is-
lay all my cards on the table.
You're going to swap out?
No. Come on, you can do it, boy. Give me that crit!
Was
Is it
crit.
correct?
Oh,
He still survived.
I'm dead.
Oh!
I'm dead, I'm dead.
Oh!
I'm dead.
Oh!
You got it.
You got 1 blood.
I misjudged the burn and fucking intimidation.
Yeah. Okay. Now, does he have anything that attacks with the rest of his team, or was it all a gambit to get?
Good point, actually. No, well, surely you'd have a move on Scizor.
Surely.
You'd have something priority.
So we have seen Mickey's Klefki, we know he has a Delphox. We know he has a Scizor, Mawile, Farfetch.
Oh, I was hoping it would go. I was going to go again.
Um,
I'm so annoyed that I fucked that.
Okay, I might survive this.
I don't
No.
think you will.
I was hoping for the...
Right,
Yeah,
so
of
you
course, the
might-
sword dance.
You might pull if this manages to scrape it back.
Yeah,
Somehow.
possibly.
He's out it, but
Not a PP.
I
that's
do
the
not
problem.
recall-
PP is going to be a factor.
I don't recall that much. Excuse me.
you are such a professional.
He's really good, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm just as bad.
True.
You called my bluff. I thought you'd go for Spiky Shield.
No. No, I'm reducing your goal difference now. I'm dragging you down with me here. This is fucking Destiny Bond in real life.
Yeah, you know what to do.
Oh.
Oh, fair enough. I was actually nearly interested there. I was like,
Yeah, I'm not sure why the last turn I didn't send out that fucking set of scissors,
hang
but
on. Oh, yeah, special defense.
So we still don't know what on Mooks.
No, we did not. Well played, Mookie.
Well, that was a
well
4-0
played.
win.
A lot of showboating in that, but
Hello.
I'm gonna say still a 3-0 win though, so I got you down to that at least.
yeah.
So that's good.
So it's 3-0 win in both games.
So in the both games then, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, smashing. So end recording there,
Okay.
lad.
Interesting.
I'm not gonna save that battle video because that was a mockery. look at this prick. Lying on my couch, delighted with himself. Mookie.
We're waiting
Oh,
on you.
sorry.
Lying back on your fucking laurels.
No, he's got his Farfetch down with this fucking thing. By the way, we're not using that as MVP, right? That is not. We're not doing that.